and the rabbit find a bottle. And it says that one grows best when one is not lonely. Serving size is for one person only. That's very interesting. Why is it important to grow with other people?
You know, I've spoken about this book to a number of people, and some of them are managers, and I've spoken about why, as a leader, the only job we have is to develop others. That's what we are measured on. And the fact that in middle management, you find people who feel insecure about it. So they think that they look good when other people perform, but you put them down. You know, you sort of go up by pushing people down. And I get a lot of nervous laughter, because this is very idealistic. You know, haha. That's not how the corporate world works. If somebody comes up more than I will, then they'll outshine me. But if you really look at it, that's our job. And that job demands sacrifice. If you are more senior, you need to be more responsible, more patient, more humble, less angry, less impulsive, listen more, and sometimes give up a bit of yourself. So the serving size, one person only, is the part of yourself that you give up. Grow. But a majority of people need to find a passion, need to find their own love story in what they're doing. And that passion comes through inspiration from good leadership. Both leading by example, so showing the way, and leading by inspiration, which is where you run harder along the way, are required from good leaders. And then there is the last, part of the normal curve, which is people who will not do well because they don't have that innate passion or ambition, whether they have good or bad leadership. So really then depends on where you fall in that normal curve and how you do it. Some people will always shine. They're like drops of oil. You try to put them in water and squeeze them down and they just pop up. And some people will sink.
That's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
So I ask this question of stars a lot. That once you attain stardom, does it sort of culture a certain, go out and do something totally unusual? What does it do when you are in a position of leadership? I mean, is there pressure to conform, or is there pressure to actually, or do you have a certain freedom to take risks?
Number one, I wish I was a star. But moving on from that, we need to exercise, but let's imagine it's like your abs, yeah, like your core. So I think the more you fail, and the more you treat it as an opportunity and rebound from it, the more you get a belief that you can get through this, and this too shall pass. I mean, one of my favorite sayings, I have it in my office, is, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. And I live by that. So